All right, last one again. We want to figure out what the parent graph for each of these graphs is and then restrict our domain. So for the green one, this is a square root function. And again, I prefer the exponent of 1/2, but you can use the square root function if you'd like. So typically this starts at 0, 0, but you can see it's been shifted left 8 and down 8. So shifting left 8, and we're going to do to the exponent of 1/2, and we're also going to shift it down 8. And the next thing we need to do is restrict our domain. So the leftmost value is -8, and that is a closed circle, so we're going to use the less than or equal to. And the right side is -4, but it's an open circle, so we're just going to use the less than. Sorry, -4. I'll get it there someday. There we go. And we're good. All right, so for the next one, we have this blue function here, and we can see that this is a cubic function. This one's a little bit funky. We're going to take this point, we're going to say that this point is this one right here. So since it's a cubic function, that point of inflection is usually at 0, 0. It's shifted left 2 and up 4. So shifting left 2 and up 4 gives us the same graph. And so we can see where our domain is restricted to. It goes from -4, and that's a closed circle here. So we're going to make sure that we use the less than or equal to symbol. And it goes all the way up to a +12, and that's also a closed circle. Whoops. Sorry, that's going to 0, not 12. I just made that mistake. So it goes to 0. Remember, that's our, we're only doing the x values when we do domain. Okay, next one that we're going to look at is this orange one down here. That is a quadratic, so it is an x squared. Typically the vertex is at 0, 0. We can see that it's shifted right 1 and down 2. So to shift right 1 and down 2, and we now need to restrict our domain. So we're going from 0, and that is an open, so we're just going to leave it as less than. And then we're going to +3, I believe that is. And that again is an open circle. And the last one is an absolute value. That's the one that's got the sharp bottom, the pointed bottom or pointed top. And typically our vertex would be at 0, 0, but we can see that it's shifted to the right 4 and up 5. So shifting to the right 4 and up 5. Now, this is opening upward, but we need our graph to open downward. And so the way we change that is to reflect it. And so we have to put the negative in front of it. And then the last thing we want to do is restrict our domain. So it's going from +4, and it's a closed circle, so we're doing less than or equal to, and it's going to +infinity, so we just want to use the less than. And there we go.